Hey, good day, good day, good day, good day, everybody. How we doing? How we doing out there? How we doing out there? Kind of late. I wanted to go live earlier, but you know what? When you have to do things, you have to work. So, like I say, I know a lot of people's out there watching what Sunday Night Football. They got the Dallas Cowboy, and the Dallas Cowboys. Who they playing? The Green Bay Packers. And I guess Michael Parsons is going back home, going to face his old team. So, like I said right now, most of y'all folks are tuning into that. Hey, this one I'm about to do, y'all. Guess what? Part two. Part two of the Notorious Stick-Up Kids case on is dropping tomorrow. So, like I said right now, pardon me for the delayed response. But when you work and you got a life, man, it's hard to constantly keep making videos, man. And then I got a habit. I like to cut. Shanti, how you doing? What's up, Kelly? How you doing? I like to take my time. I guess I learned from Infomine. Infomine was a perfectionist. So even with that being said, Infomine, by following his philosophy and his skill set, is hard, man. Because I like the way that he take the time to edit the videos. George, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? So with me, when I do a video, I try to follow that same practice, like trying to put pictures. I'm trying to put picture to like names. A lot of times when you're speaking about a person, I want you to be able to get a visual impact of who and what that person I'm talking about, what they look like, the height, shape, size. You know, that's what I try to do. Make it more visual. Also, you know what? Today is September 28th. Happy birthday to my former partner, Hit. Hey, shout out to Hit. Happy birthday to you, man. Happy birthday to Mr. Bella. Hey, happy birthday to my man, my UPS brother, Joe Rosenberger, man. Hey, man, this cat, when I got the opportunity to work at UPS, I got the opportunity to get promoted to a full-time supervisor. And man, this brother Joe Rosenberger, man, this brother gave me hell, man. Because once again, like you know what, he been there longer, and he know different job, the aspect of the job. And you know what? I took shortcut. So being that I took a shortcut and basically got promoted before he did, and rightfully, he deserved it more than I did. Why did he deserve it? Because he knew the job. He knew inbound, he knew outbound, he knew how to run the operation. I ain't know nothing. And you know what? From that point on, me and this brother went at it, man. Because they gave me the opportunity and they put me in the area. So sit back and think about it. They put me in the area to be in charge of like six supervisor and probably like what, 75 employees? And I didn't know nothing about the operation. I didn't know how to run the operation. But you know what? After you constantly get beat up every night, and you constantly get embarrassed doing meeting, guess what? I learned real fast. I used to be the first one in there as a management person, and I used to be the last person to leave. And eventually, right now, was guess what? I started dotting my I's, cross my T's, and I got it done. I got the damn job done. And you know what? I became great at it. Mark, what's up, Mark Ford? Shout out, man. Shout out. BB Go, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, man? I got the turkey toes on sale, two for $1. You got the turkey toes on sale, two for $1, man. You can have that, man. You can have that, man. You can have that. Hey, but anyway, like I said right now, Wiz, I'm back into it. I'm trying to go live. I got the piece, the part two of the Notorious Stick-Up Kid, K. Sean from Brooklyn. So make sure y'all be on the lookout for it. And right now, listen, let me know what y'all want me to talk about. I'm gonna start doing a different segment. Probably speaking about the pros and cons. The pros and cons of the first time I went to Rikers Island when I was 16 years old. And different aspect of doing time from Rikers Island to Elmira, to Kasaki, to Fishkill, to Green Haven. And even right now is getting kicked out at the end. And basically right now is I went to a county jail because at the end of my bid, doing my bid, I caught a beef. And the beef that I caught, I wound up stabbing somebody when I was doing time. So I got 150 days in the box, 150 days lost of good time, and I got a brand new court case. So when I got that brand new court case, after I finished my bid, I had to go to the county to wrap it up. And like I say, folks, listen, man, people don't understand. It's nothing cool about going to the penitentiary. It's nothing cool, about committing crime, picking up the brick, throwing at the prison wall for absolutely nothing. Because you know what? We want to take shortcut. There's no shortcut in life. Only thing come fast is trouble, easy to get into and hard to get out. And once you get to a certain point in time in your life, when the maturity kick in and you see how much time you wasted out of your life being a knucklehead, how much time you wasted out of your life being a follower, guess what? That's when you wake up, man. That's when you wake up. I sit back and I think about it. Like, basically, I work a 9 to 5. And I've been working a 9 to 5 for quite some time. And I sit back and think about it. I didn't take all those shortcuts. Where in the hell would I be at now? A black educated man, very rare in this day and time. Newcastle, what's up, what's up? E_, how you doing, man? Salute, 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 salute. But like I told you, it's a lot of different days out there, like when you wake up. And that's what happens. Some of us never wake up. How many brothers you out there know, like I said right now, that been out there, and they still stuck? They still stuck at that same address. They still stuck with that same mindset. They still stuck with that bootleg attitude that they haven't changed. How many people have you seen out there that's still stuck? And you ask the question, when are they going to learn? Because it get to a point in time, guess what? You can always learn. All wise men seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. Coming from a black man to another black brother, I am proud of you, homie. Hey, Newcastle, I'm proud of myself. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But it was an uphill battle, man. It was an uphill battle. In order for me to get where I'm at this present time, you know what I have to learn to do? I have to learn to get the hell out of my way. I had to get the hell out of my own way because I was my biggest enemy. I was holding myself back. I was that crab in the barrel. Every time I got to that top, I was the one pulling myself back down to the bottom. Every time I try to get a little bit of common sense, get a little bit of understanding, and try to get out that barrel, you know what? It wasn't nobody else pulling me back. I was pulling myself back into that barrel. You know why? Because I had that loser mindset. I didn't want to be where I need to be. I want to be where everybody else need to be. Yes, at times we are our own worst enemy. We are. We are. You know what I'm saying? You are. You are. Coming from a black man to another black brother, I'm proud of you. Hey, I'm proud of myself, man. Hey, uncle, what's up? You think about, I don't really know, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know anything about him, man. What about him? Only thing I know about him, he's a soccer player, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't really follow soccer, man. I don't really follow soccer. But like I'll keep saying, bro, listen, it's up to us, man. We can be our own worst enemy, but it's up to us to get the necessary help that we need. Stop, like you said right now, putting our own foot on our own neck. For real, you single, homie, and are you... Nah, man. Oh, man, let me get you the hell out of here, man. Let me get you the hell out of here. Come on. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, let me get that to get, you know what? Listen, folks, if you're going to come in my platform, make sure you're mindful and respectful. All that, like I said right now, I don't got nothing against people, what they into. Like I said right now is, guess what? I'm married. I'm happy married. My wife is beautiful. And like I say, I don't get caught up into that, just like I say, each his own. Whatever a person decide to do, you're grown. As long as you're doing it with two consensual adults. But you know what? That same sex shit, that's not who I am. That's not what I'm about, under any circumstance. So like I tell you, if you're going to come on my platform, be mindful, be respectful. Otherwise, right now, get that crazy stuff out of here, man. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. But like I told you right now, you got a lot of people, they stuck. They stuck in their own little ways. They stuck. They stuck. And you know what? The key is they're going to stay stuck. Because you know why? They don't know how to think past go. They don't know how to think past go. Carry on. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, but like I say, I just want to get on here right quick and right now speak about upcoming projects that I got coming on. Um, yeah, that's what I want to do. Get on here and start speaking about different things that I got coming on, that I got coming out and about. Let me see. I think I did something I should have. I think I did something I shouldn't have. Yeah. Let me see something. Come on, come on. Let me see something. All right. Let me see if I can put this up here. Put that up there. All right. Yeah, but check out that new K-Son piece. I'm about to drop it. I'm about to drop it tomorrow. You're right. People are stuck. You know what? They stuck for what? Why are people stuck? Why are people stuck? Why they don't want to grow? Why they want to stay left behind? Help me to help you. I'm trying to drag to end. Oh, okay. They say drag to end. I'm trying to end it. Let me see. Let me see how I end this. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, but like another thing too is earlier this week I spoke about the Little Supreme. Shout out to Cal. And base right now is what he did. He linked up with Dame Dash. And to me right now is F. Dame and the Supreme team able to put together a positive story. I think that'd be great. I think that'd be great. And like I say, that young kid, pardon me, I apologize. That young man is doing a hell of a job. I don't know whether he went to school for marketing, but he got a niche for it. Like right now is that guy, his antics, his marketing ability is unbelievable. You know, the people perish for lack of knowledge. Yeah, they perish because of lack of knowledge because they don't want to grow. They want to stay stuck. And then right now is how in the hell you falling behind the wrong people? You know, and I've been a victim of that. I had a bunch of people following me all for the wrong reason, destroying my community, poisoning my community, killing my community. I had a crew, the Eminem crew. And you know what? Like I said right now, at this present time in my life, I can honestly say when you sit back and reflect back upon that, and let me tell you when I started my journey. I started my journey and I became who I became between the age of 14 to 24. That's when I became Glaze, between the age of 14 and 24. You sit back and you think about it. Damn, 14 and 24, that's young. That's very young. But once again, I was moving like a grown man. I was making grown man move, even at the age of 15, 16. And guess what? It bit me on the ASS. Watching for Trinidad, man. Quran, thank you, man. Thank you. You know? Cinerone Television, what's up, man? How you doing, man? How you doing? But like I told you, I'm going to drop the new part 2 case on the Notorious stick-up kid from Brooklyn. I'm going to drop that on tomorrow, probably between 12 to 3. Watching from Jacksonville, Florida. What's up? Boss Man Nino. What's up, Boss Man Nino? Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. Hey, listen, folks, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all share. If y'all like this message, man, make sure you pass it on to somebody else, man, so they can get an understanding of the do's and the don'ts, man. It's a lot of times people got platform and like, I don't want to every day get on the platform yelling, screaming, cursing, being disrespectful for what? Don't get me wrong. If somebody come in and they attack me, like I said right now is if you attack me, I'm gonna attack you back. You know, I'm not the type right now is like the late Dr. Martin Luther King turn the other cheek. Nah, I'm not built like that. But the difference is if you're gonna come on my platform, be mindful and be respectful. Derek Edwards, how you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Bobo, the grave digger, Louisiana and that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? Wah. What's up? Louisiana in the house, man. Keep your head up. I will, man. James Mullen, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, man? Hey, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming in, man. I know everybody, a majority of people out there watching that Dallas Cowboy Green Bay Packer game, man. I'll catch it on Sports Center. I'm not really big on really taking my time to sit down and enjoy and watch a game. Very rare do I get a chance to do that. But you know what? They got this little thing called ESPN, and they got something called Sports Center when you can keep watching a highlight over and over again. So that's what I'm into, man. So to me, the game is on. I'll go catch the highlight, man. Or even right now, you can go to your phone right now, and you can go to ESPN. Appreciate the contact, E. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. But you know what? Listen, what y'all want me to talk about next? Like I told you, I got part 2 of the K-Son story on deck. What y'all want me to talk about next? And not only that, guys, if y'all need any type of promotion, you want to promote your brand, you need sponsorship, or you want sponsorship, hit me up. Brian, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. Pappy Mason. All right. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. You know what? Like I said right now, where it's like, you know what? That'll be in the next one, Bobo. I will make a piece on Pappy. I'll do a piece on Pappy Mason. Okay? I'll do a piece on Pappy Mason. Give me a few days. Give me about a week. Within a week, I'll have a piece up about Pappy Mason, man. I'll definitely do that. That's not a problem. Appreciate it, OG. You're welcome. ENY318. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta make you a moderator. I'm not good at that. I gotta see how I make people a moderator. How do I do that? Let me see something. Let me see, how do I make people a moderator? I think I just hit it. Yep. Yep. ENY318. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just made you a moderator. Thank you. You know? Hey, like I say, folks, where I'm at in my life, I'm at peace. And I like to stay that way. And to me, if you come on my platform, make sure you're mindful and you're respectful. That's it. Otherwise, right now is I don't got time to going back and forth, yelling, screaming, cursing, being disrespectful. I don't want to go there. I don't want to be dragged back into the gutter. Because once you reach a certain point in your life, nobody got time for that, man. But can I get down and dirty? Yeah, buddy. I can get down and dirty, man. But you know what? I don't want to. I hate going down, getting down and dirty. You know what I'm saying? Getting down in the mud. I hate that, man. What is that going to prove? You know what that's going to prove? Is temper's what get into trouble, pride's what keep us there. That's what's going to prove. You know what? You insult me, I insult you back. You know what? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Sanjay Samuel. Sanjay Samuel was a little boy in Cambridge Heights, Queens. He was shot last Monday going to school. 13 years old. He was shot by a 16-year-old. Help me to understand that. So from my understanding, Sanjay Samuel, the 13-year-old kid that died last week, he got into a fight with a 16-year-old. So from my understanding, he's supposed to have scuff up the 16-year-old. And the 16-year-old couldn't take the agony of defeat. Being that he couldn't take the agony of defeat, here it is, a day or two or whenever he came back for revenge with a gun. And he shot and killed this 13-year-old. For what? What I'm saying is this, right? You got 2 life loss. You got this 13-year-old kid, Sanjay Samuel, may his soul rest in peace. My deepest condolences to his family. And you got this other young man, 16-year-old, that he's fighting for his life. So he's looking at least 25 years. So automatically, a 13-year-old lost his life and a 60-year-old lost their freedom. So you got 2 families that's mourning. For what? Over a fight? Over a misunderstanding? Why couldn't that 16-year-old took that loss? Why couldn't he accept, okay, cool, damn, this kid is nice. I know he's younger than me, but man, he beat me. Fair and square. Nobody jumped me. You know, right now, he didn't sucker punch me. Man, This young guy beat me fair and square. Why do I have to feel the need to go get a pistol and come back and kill this guy? So what I'm saying is you got 2 wasted life over what? Nothing. Over what? And to me, like I said, what you gotta ask yourself this, man. I remember being young, dumb, and guess what? I got caught out there. I used to take a pistol. I used to steal my step pop pistol, a nickel plate 22, and I used to take it to Thomas Jefferson High School on Pennsylvania Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. And reason being, I'm from Cypress. So Cypress is the deeper part of East New York going into Queens. So where Jefferson was in the knee deep of East New York going into Brownsville. So you got, hey, you got some rough and tough cat around here from the East New York, from the Brownsville. And not only that, coming from all over. Bed-Stuy, Fort Greene, they coming from all over. Crown Heights, going to Jeff. So once again, I'm like 14, 15 years old, and my purpose from taking this gun was strictly for protection. So it done been time that I got beat up. I remember I got beat up a couple times on Rikers Island. Big guys beat me up, took my stuff, took my shoes, took my sneakers, took my coat, took my vest. But you know what? Even when I had the upper hand, when I became Eminem, I saw one of the cats and I had him. And when I saw him, we was in Simon on Pickett Avenue. Yeah, hold on. We was on Simon on Belmont Avenue. And right now is the guy see me, and you know what he did? Damn, I forgot all these comments. I forgot. Damn, sorry, y'all. The guy ran. You know why he ran? Because he thought that I was going to get him. Nah, man, what happened was then. That was then. You robbed me back then. I was a kid. Okay, you and your crew had the upper hand, but I didn't want to kill you. Sometime right now is you have to accept the agony of defeat. You don't always have to use gun violence. You don't always have to kill somebody over some BS. It's no coming back for that. It's a culture, man. Nah, just color wrong. Big Miz, what's up? Glaze 80s, 16-year-old can't fight and going to jail. Trouble ahead of, yeah, I know. He got a lot of trouble ahead of him. What do you do? Stop causing, what is fatigue? Teach your kids how to be better so they are not going to be put in jail for the rest of their life. Man, you gotta do critical thinking, man. Does the people from the network reels be trying to contact you? Your story should be on the show Gangster. Drizzy, I don't know, man. I don't know. Nobody know. Nobody from the real contact me, man. Let me see. Let me go through some of this comment. This culture now just color black. There's a reason for the 13%, okay. Queens in the building, all right. Yeah, but like I told you, I just thought that was a sad situation, man. That's a whole sad story, man. That is a sad situation. And like I told you right now, man, folks gotta learn, man. You can't pick up the gun. You can't blast people for everything, man. It's a time and place for everything. And to me, I do not agree with that. So like I told you, rest in peace to Sean J, Samuel. My deepest condolences to his family. Bully Bree Entertainment. Bully Bree Entertainment, he had much respect. What's up, Bully Bree Entertainment? Yeah, 3212, how you doing, man? How you doing? Hey, but like I say, folks, listen. I got the Pappy piece coming next. Somebody requested that I do the Pappy piece. And like I told you, it's only 24 hours in a day. And I only got time to do so much. But what I'm going to try to do is, I'm going to try to make it my business, man. I'm going to try to make it my business. Let me see. The K-Sean piece will be dropping tomorrow. Part 2 of the K-Sean piece will be dropping tomorrow. So make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all tune in. But like I say, folks, listen, man. What I want y'all to do is get out there and regardless, try to befriend some of the younger generation. That's what I do. Every time I get an opportunity and I'm able to talk to the younger crowd, I do that. I do that. Why? Because once again, especially those that want help. There's so many people that's out there that crying out for help. And you know what? If I get the opportunity to share some of my life experience, to let them know where I went wrong at, I do it. I do it because I feel that's my job. That's my duty. And to me, I think each and every one of us, if we take the time to do the same, guess what? It'll be a much better place. Jeffrey, what's up, man? What's going on with you? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with music, man. I don't know what's going on with Bimmy, man. You know what? From my understanding, he's in Tennessee. And like I said right now, he keeping a low profile. So like I told you right now, what he's doing, I don't know. He's out there somewhere, man. You know, he's out there somewhere. Hey, but listen, folks, make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all share. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Because once again, what's the score of the game, man? What's the score of the game? Ron Beverly, what's up? What's good, bro? New Orleans in here. Thank you, man. Hey, what's the score of the game, man? Who winning, the Packers or the Cowboys? Who's winning? Yeah. Let me see. What else? Oh, like I said, I was speaking about the supreme truth about the documentary 13-2 Green Bay. Wow, 13-2. What, it was a safety? 13-2. Wow. I was speaking about earlier how Supreme 2, Kenneth from Grissom, 13-9. Okay. Professor just, okay. Hey, my man, but Professor, what's up, my brother? Detroit in the house, man. What's up, my brother? Hey, I was talking about how Little Supreme connect with Dame Dash. And what they supposed to be doing, they supposed to be promoting the supreme truth, how Kenneth McGriff believe he got railroad, okay? And they supposed to be speaking about that. That's what the supreme truth is supposed to be about. Then Dame Dash and him supposed to be doing the Supreme Series, the Supreme Team Series. And honestly speaking, guess what? I think that's a hell of an opportunity for Dame Dash to connect the dots. If he can connect the dot, then I think right now is he can be back in. Because that's all it takes. One big move, one opportunity, one big shot. If he can pull that off and make the Supreme Team Series, and they can get 5, 6, 7 seasons, Dame is back. Dame is back. Dame need this opportunity just like, okay, just stay silent and work. Wow. Yo, Glaze, these young niggas are like Little Pop. Big Miz, he had to check his ego. You know what? They all got to check their ego. And a lot of times people don't understand that. When you got somebody like Dame, you got somebody like Prince, you got somebody like Little Supreme, he probably the most level-headed one. But you're right. If y'all gonna work together, you got to put all the BS to the side. You can't, you're right, like, come in there like thinking, oh, I'm the boss. See, a lot of times everybody want to be chief. Nobody want to be Indian. Everybody wasn't made to lead. And sometimes right now, just because you was able to lead before, it's a different time and era. So the shit that you did back then and you got here, that don't mean you can use that same philosophy now. Time have changed. So in order for you to keep up with the sign of time, you got to change your belief system, your thought process, everything. And sometimes you got to learn. You know what? I'm going to take the back seat on this one. A lot of people don't know how to do that. A lot of people want to go around there, I'm the boss. Listen, man. Sometime right now, it don't pay to be the boss, man. It don't pay to be the boss. Okay, what did I say? Okay, NMC, how you doing, man? Check on, how you doing? Yeah, it don't pay to be the boss, man. And like I said right now, Wiz, if Dame is able to pull this up, I think he's right where he need to be. And I think right now is this time, when he get back to where he need to be, I don't think he's going to be making that same mistake. I don't think so. Hey, folks, listen, I'm about to wrap this up. Thank y'all for tuning in. I truly appreciate tonight. I really appreciate y'all. Hey, make sure Y'all tune in tomorrow and check out the new piece, the Notorious Stick Up Kid K-Song, Part 2. Make sure y'all check it out. Peace, love, and prosperity. Everybody have a super Sunday. One love.